Hi guys, I'm Ollie and you're watching Classic Airsoft. Today I don't have a closed Tokyo Marui box for you guys because I don't have the particular box for that gun. I used the bottom piece of the A5 box because it's the same, so the cover is missing. Today I have for you the A4 version, the Tokyo Marui Mp5A4. This is the original manual for it. We have a battery sheet with tips and things about the battery informations and everything else what you have to know about an old nickel cadmium battery. We don't need this anymore because we don't have nickel batteries. So what's in the box? It's the Mp5A4 with an old trusty 1-point sling. Original BBs, Tokyo Marui 0.25 grams. That's it. Normally you have a loading and unjamming rod placed here. There's space for a small type battery, but this one is made for large type batteries because there's lots of space in the fixed stock. And here you can put in your charger. The Mp5 was delivered only in that configuration, the Mp5, some BBs, loading rod, unjamming rod, a red plug, that's it. The sling is attached by myself. And I was too lazy to disattach the sling for the video review. So take a closer look at this Mp5. After I showed you the Mp5A5, this one is the A4 model of the Tokyo Marui Mp5 family. The Mp5A4 was released in 1939, so it's 30 years old at this date today. And it's a pretty nice gun as well, after all the years. This one is downgraded to 0.5 joule due to due to the German law regulations. Sorry for my bad language. Because when we have under 0.5 joule, it's allowed for us to have full auto. If it's above 0.5 joule, we have to have the F mark stamped by the government. And then this gun is locked to semi-auto only. As a collector's point of view, I don't care about it. So for me, it's okay to have it with less power, but have this thing in my collection without lots of paperwork, you know? So let's have a closer look. It comes with the normal Tokyo Marui MP5 magazine out of metal with 9mm by 19 IF markings on the left side. Right side is empty. On the bottom there are no markings as well. And I can tell you guys, this magazine is not working properly after 30 years. The spring got weak. So in semi-auto it worked, but in full auto we get feeding issues. So that's why I brought a new magazine from Cyma. It's a straight magazine, show you later why. I like these straight magazines, it's not period correct to the old Mp5A2 magazines, but it looks nice in an Mp5 if you have an old A2 handguard. Keep that in mind. So here we have the Mp5A4. It is completely out of plastic, like every old Tokyo Marui AEG. They started with metal bodies with the, I guess, Type 89, and then with the NGRS models. So this one is out of plastic, a plastic buttstock, plastic handguard, plastic firing selector group or lower frame, plastic frame, plastic gas rod. Yeah, so the metal parts on this gun are the flash hider, the gas block with the iron sight, the charging handle, but only this piece of the charging handle, everything inside the rod is out of plastic. Then we have the rear drum out of metal, It's made with some positions. Some means 5 positions, so you can switch between different hole sizes. But for airsoft use, I think we can use the biggest hole. So then the mag release is out of metal. This thing is out of metal. The ambidextrous fire selector is out of metal. The trigger is out of metal. And that's it. No more metal on this gun. So it weighs about 1.9 to 2 kilograms, fully loaded with magazine and battery. Speaking of battery, if you saw the video of my Mp5A4, you know that the battery will fit in here. Let's see, on the A4 module, there is no power connection, so the battery will fit in the back of the stock. Makes sense, because the stock is really big. Haha. Hop up is located here. With this lever, backwards you have more hop. Pushing it forward, you have less hop. So that's the only thing you can adjust. And you can reach it even with a closed handguard. So then this lever shows up on top here. To reinstall the handguard, just line up the holes, push in the push pin, and that's it. Marking wise, we have on the left side Carl 9mm by 19, the pictures on the fire selector. On the top we have HK-MP5, a serial number, some government proof marks. And on the right side we have ASGK, made in Japan, Tokyo Marui. So as you can see, this is nearly identical with the Tokyo Marui Mp5A4, except from the wiring of the gearbox. This one is not front wired, this is rear wired. And with the difference in the stock. Here we have a full stock. On the A5, you have the A5 sliding stock. So how to insert the battery? Pull down this flap, open it up, and then you have the cables in the back. Here's a really big battery compartment. In the past it fitted an 8.4 volt large type battery, even a 9.6 volt large type. But this one is rewired to DINs. So we use the DIN connector of our LiPo battery. I use 7.2 volt LiPo battery. Everything else is too much power for an old Marui. So even if it's not downgraded, an old Tokyo Marui has around 0.8 joule. And that is an energy that can easily drive by a 7.2 volt LiPo battery. So let's see what the chronograph tells us. Here I have the chronograph. Then we need a magazine that feeds. So I take the new magazine, fill it up with some 0.2 gram Garda plastic BBs. So let's see what kind of power we have to expect from this gun. 229 FPS, 231.8 FPS, 231.8 FPS, 230.2 FPS, 233.4 FPS, 230.8 FPS. No, that was a mismeasurement. 226, 230.2. That's it. So we have nearly 0.49 to 0.5 joule. So I show you something, guys. Here is an old A2 handguard and an adapter for using on AEG modules from Tokyo Marui. This thing comes from a brand out of Taiwan. I don't remember the name and I don't know where I bought it, but it fits this Tokyo Marui. and it makes it look even nicer, if you ask me. So the installation is very easy as well. Just remove the normal handguard, slide on this ring like this, pop in the A2 handguard into place, reinsert the pin, and that's it. If you ask me, it is a definitely better looking MP5 now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.